So in our last battle, the slaves to darkness managed to elude the daughters of Cain to deliver an urgent message, as was its mission. And in evading the daughters of Cain, they found themselves in the forest here to a particular undead crypt. Striker Demon Blood in front of us has understood that the message that it was delivering was to safeguard this crypt. Now, who's he going to have to safeguard it against? Well, for that we need to go to the first convergence of the Legions of Nagash, where, I'll just bring it up here. So pieces of the past. To free Kara's spirit, you will need to collect the key artifact used in the original binding ritual, the sorcerer's own stave. This relic has changed hands many times over the years, but whispers tell you that a new warband has recently come into possession of the relic. Their war camp is not too far from your current location. Fight your way through these warriors and take what is yours. Well, I'm not going to be using this map, but I will be using this victory condition, and I'll now draw the deployment card. But before I do that, I'll just quickly show what the map will be. So we've got the crypt here in the middle, surrounded by a stone embankment, escarpments with forests around the top edge, the right edge. The bottom edge is fairly clear, except for the escarpments, and same with the left edge. So going now to the deployment card, I'll just randomly get one, and we've got here divide and slaughter. Alright, so we'll roll to see who gets to pick red or blue. For the narrative's sake, the blue will be the Slaves of Darkness, and the red group will be the attacking Legions of Nagash. So Legions of Nagash comprise a vampire lord, and he's got their 2 senescals, a skeleton champion, and 5 grave guards who are carrying a great white blade. So just if I bring that over here, so there's your vampire lord. There we go. And they will be on the offensive. So looking here now, I've got a shield group, the vampire lord and 3 grave guard. Then there's 2 grave guard with the skeleton champion, and the 2 senescals. There's a red and a purple one. And shield group for Slaves of Darkness will be the Chaos Lord, a Chaos Warrior, 2 Marauders. The dagger will be these 2 Marauders, and the hammer will be the Chosen and the Chaos Warrior. So the sheet's the same group as the last video I did, and that's them there. So alright, now carrying over from the last game, the Chaos Lord picked up a free onslaught, and from my last game when I was soloing this, the Vampire Lord has a Shade Glass Dart, and the purple senescal is on -1 strength. So there's a fractured arm, which is temporary. So alright, so going now to the twist, we'll pick one at random here. I threw the whole lot, bloody hell. Just pick this one. So what have we got here? Bloodwind, Hot winds bring with them the acrid tang of brimstone and blood. Khorne's presence is felt upon this battlefield. Add 1 to the attacks and strength characteristics of all fighters this battle, with 1 or more damage points allocated to them. So looking at the deployment now, you can see that Slaves of Darkness being the blue, the shield has set up with the Chaos Lord, the Chaos Warrior and the 2 Marauders. It's 4 inches plus you can go another 3, so they're going to be at the bottom here, and then you've got the 2 Marauders being the middle dagger one. They're right near the mausoleum. And round 2, the hammer will come in. They're over there to the right side of the board. As for the Legions of Nagash, the main group here with the Vampire Lord, and they are the shield. As you can see here on this thing, they come in 7 inches, 4 plus the 3 that you allowed. So they're coming from the top. They're sneaking in. And that's to where, and then sorry, the dagger is coming in from here. So you've got the 2 Senescals and the remaining hammer group. They'll be coming in round 2. They're sitting off to the side here, but they will be coming from the bottom edge. They can come anywhere in round 2. So as for the convergence victory, the Legions of Nagash want to drive off the Slaves of Darkness and reclaim the crypt that belongs to the Vampire Lord. The mission already states that the attacker is Legions of Nagash. So the defender gets to place 3 objectives on the battlefield, which is Slaves of Darkness in this case, each more than 6 inches from any other objectives in the battlefield edge. At the end of the 4th battle round, the player who controls the most objectives wins the battle. If it's equally shared, then the attacker wins the battle. So it'll be a victory then for the Legions of Nagash and the Vampire Lord. So what Slaves of Darkness have done, if I pan this out, you can see the 3 objectives as far away from the vampire as possible. You've got a little bit of reinforcements coming in. Each of them are 6 inches from the edge, and they're 6 inches from each other. So I'll try and pan it a bit higher up on my phone here. Okay, there we go. So I think that's as good as can be made to make it as hard as possible for Legions of Nagash in this vital first convergence for them. So starting now, hero phase of battle round 1. Black will be Slaves of Darkness, red will be Nagash. And dealing with the Slaves of Darkness roll, they get 2 doubles. And Nagash gets a triple and a double. Okay, so priority goes to the Slaves to Darkness. So winning priority, having initiative, the Slaves of Darkness won't be using its wild dice, and nor is there really any need at this stage for Legion of Nagash to. I suppose they could go for a rampage, which is they could actually go a rampage to get the Vampire Lord in action. Does he want to rampage now? It's a tough one. The Vampire Lord could make a dash for this unclaimed objective. There's one which looks like Slaves are going to have by the end of this round, and then there's another one which is unclaimed at the moment. You've got to be within 3 inches. Well, you've got to have more fighters within 3 inches than your opponent. I think the Legions will just save their wild dice at this stage. So Slaves to Darkness winning priority, opts to go first. These 2 Marauders aren't really doing too much there. They're not really near enough to any objective. So it makes sense to maybe do a double move, and the move 4. So 2, 3, 4. They will. This chap can go up here. All right. Okay, and then next, the first move for Legions of Nagash is the Vampire Lord. Should he move in now? Should he could double move and claim this objective. Actually moves 4. He flies. So that's 8. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he'll need to use the rush ability to move himself up to 10. 6. Yeah, so he flies 7, 8, 9. So should the Vampire Lord claim that objective? It's a tough one. Or should he go and try and kill this Marauder? But if he doesn't, he's going to leave himself exposed. He could be leaving himself exposed anyway. But look, we're going to say the Vampire Lord flies over and claims this objective for this time being. All right, and then that moves to the second activation. Sorry, the second warrior to activate for Chaos. Slaves of Darkness. They've got 2 Senescals coming this way. They've got the 3 Grave Guard down here, who are going to be slowed up by this fence. I'd say this chap will just again just do a move up here to safeguard this objective. All right, and next move really will be for these Senescals. They only move 3, so let's looking at the dice here. The Legions of Nagash did use a double for the Vampire Lord to rush, so they still have a triple. Double move is only 6, very slow. 3, 2 to get to the base of the escarpment, another 2 to get up, another, they can get to here, so that's a double move for him. Okay, and for Chaos, maybe their objective should be just to hold these 2 and win the game, ignore this one. They could threaten with the second round reinforcements. I don't think these Graveguard are going to get there in time to make much of a difference. It is 4 battle rounds though, but if they can just hold off these 2 Senescals, then it'll be a win for Lord of Chaos. But should they engage, try and engage the oh, hold on, is there going to be, sorry, there will be a contingent of skeletons, the red hammer, which are these guys over there. So the skeleton champion and the 2 Graveguard will be entering here, so they've got to secure that. With a double, I'd say it's interesting. Do you concede that and just hold these 2? Maybe it's the best move for Chaos. Should I try and look? I think at this stage he's just going to move here. The other chap here is going to move up here. Double move. Chaos Lord will move here. These chaps will all move. They only move, double move is 6. They do have a triple, so one of them could go a bit faster, but one of them will go a bit faster. So 3, 2, height is about 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one can get to here. And I'll just check, I think that fence would be considered dangerous terrain. So let me just check impact damage. Yeah, so this Graveguard has traversed deadly terrain, so he will take impact damage. 4, 5 is 1 damage, and no, he suffers no damage. 1 to 3, 0 damage. Um, Next chap, he can only move 3 inches. He'll do a move, 2 activations, that's 6 in total. So it's about 3 to get to the fence, about 1 and a bit to get over. So he'll just go on the other side. He takes impact damage. The other guy will do the same. So okay, one guy takes 1 damage, so I'll just put a damage marker for that. It's end of battle round 1. The slaves have they control this objective. I'll just flip it to blue to show that they have it. The red means it's Legions of Nagash have it, and up here I'll just show that this red one is actually a blue. It's controlled by them. So at the end of battle round 1, 2 objectives controlled by the Slaves of Darkness, defending successfully so far the crypt, and the Vampire Lord's slowly making inroads. He's got 3 more rounds to try and capture 1 more objective, as well as holding that one, obviously. So we're going now to round 2, and as I said before, black is Slaves to Darkness, and they have got a 666 and 3 singles. They do have now 2 wild dice accumulated, so does Legions of Nagash. Nagash, that was a 666, so Nagash has a 222 and 3 singles as well. So this will be interesting. They both have 2 wild dice. There now needs to be, I think, a roll off to see who's got initiative. That's another. Okay, so the initiative at this stage is with Legions of Nagash. Did I want to maintain it? That is the question. Do they need to or want to continue to go first? That is the question. I don't know if they do. Do they want to go first? If they go first, or do they want to keep up their wild dice? They could make a quad. They could turn one of those dice into a double, which would be useful. I don't think either side really cares too much about going first. So I think I'll just maintain it at this stage, the status quo as it is. Alright, so now we move to deployment. Legions of Nagash, they're down here. They can move, going off this deployment, they can move up to 3 inches up. So I'll just quickly do that. 1, 2, 3, they can go here, here, and here. And as for the Slaves of Darkness, they can also move 3 inches in. They go here, here. Alright. Okay, so that's the deployment for round 2. And first activation will be Legions of Nagash. Let me just have a little think about the options here. So tactically, the center schools can start getting right into it. The Graveguard can start attacking. There is a triple there. Actually, I think they would want to do a quad, so I might make that one a quad. And they've got another wild dice. Would they make that a double? I'll say they will. So it's going to be a big turn. So I will do that. And as for these chaps, they'll go also for a quad, and they'll make the other one a double. Okay, so we basically got a quad and a double for each. And going now back to first turn for Legions of Nagash. Whoa, what do we think? What do we think, those who are watching? The objective is right under the Chaos Lord here. The Vampire Lord has to hold off against these two. Can't concede that. Yet they need to bring some firepower to bear on these lads here. So there's 3 Graveguard coming from that angle, not to mention the Skeleton Champion, 2 Graveguard with white blades here, 2 Marauders are at the base of the escarpment with the Chaos Warrior and the Lord of Chaos defending here. This tree is starting to be a bit annoying. I might just lift this tree up. Okay, I don't think it's going to alter anything. So it's going to be tough. So the Seneschal is going to move and fall off the escarpment and die. Not. Okay, I'll put him here. And he's going to. The second activation will be an attack. Now he's got 3 attack. And let's look at this. He's got 4 attack. Now this guy has got normally 5 strength, but this is the fractured arm chap. I said the purple guy. It's got a fractured arm. This red one doesn't. So this red one's on 5. So I'm looking at this now. 4 attacks, 4 strength, 2/5 damage. So what's the toughness of the Marauder? 4 toughness. So 1, 2, 3s are misses. And 4 5s will do 2 damage. 6s, which are crits, will do 5 damage. So 5, 4. Oh wow. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 11 damage. And these guys have got 10 health. So wow, this guy's out. Wow, that's a good start for Legions of Nagash. He's out. And now Slaves of Darkness, what are you going to do? What they're going to do is have the Chosen do a quad. Okay, so the Chosen have got 4 6s. That allows them to do a rampage, which is make a bonus move, then make another bonus attack. So the Chosen moves 4, so he'll need 2 movement to get up there. So he'll move, and then he'll attack the Vampire Lord. Bloody hell. Okay, so Chosen has 4 attacks, 4 strength. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry, he has 4 attacks, 5 strength, 2 5, and he's going to get double attacks because of the rampage. The Vampire Lord here has 4 toughness. Okay, so wow, he's hitting on 3s. So 1 2s are misses. 1 2s are misses. He's got a miss here. 3 4s will do 2 damage, and the crit will do 5 damage. So it's 2 4 9 damage. Second attack, 9 2 1s are misses, but he gets another 4 damage, so 13 damage. Second activation for this battle round 2 will be the Vampire Lord. He's now already on 13 damage and he has 25 life, so he's only got 12 life left. Now this twist comes into play for him because he's now got one or more damage points allocated to him. So his attacks go from where is he here? 4 attacks and 4 strength. Now go up to 5 attacks, 5 strength, 2 6. Okay, and on top of that, he will use the onslaught ability to double die roll here. So that's going to give him 6 attacks at 5 strength. So I'll get that ready now. Now at 5 strength, the chosen is 5 toughness, 18 health. Okay, so he needs 1 2s and 3s will be fails, 4 5s will get 2 damage, 6s will be crits. And oh, that is woeful. The Vampire Lord is missed totally. Alright, second attack, second activation, he'll just attack again. This time hoping for some 6s, a bit better roll this time. He got 3 misses, but sorry, 4 misses, and he did get at least 8 damage, which brings the champion down, sorry, the chosen down to 10 life. Okay, Slave to Darkness's next turn, our second turn, and the Chaos Warrior will move 4 to get within an inch of the Vampire Lord, and for his second activation he will attack. The Chaos Warrior is 4 attacks at 4 strength, 2 4, and the Chaos Lord has 4 toughness. So he gets a 6, he gets 2 6s and 2 misses, so the 2 6s will equate to 8 damage. That puts the vampire up to 21 damage, looking very grim for the Lord. I haven't got a 21 sided dice after. There we go. So that reflects how much damage he's got. I got 21 there, 8 on this chap, and now it is the undead have a turn. They still have double. Sorry, they have a quad. They have a quad. Sorry, they've got a quad here. Quad 2s, and Slave to Darkness have got a double 5. It's looking better for undead on this side, but it's looking really bad for the objective over here, because already there's 2 Chaos Warriors. It's going to be a third. It looks like the Chaos are going to capture this objective. There is quite a bit of Graveguard reinforcements coming through the center here, and they're going to have a devil of a time trying to shift the Chaos Lord off that middle objective, which he's sitting on there. And there's a bit of a push coming from this side. They need to get through the chaff in front of them there, and again they're encroaching also from the left side of the board. So this guy's killed one, maybe it's this guy's turn to kill the other. Now they do have a quad, so maybe they will use the quad to move. Can you move 3? Yeah, I'd have to move twice. I don't think he's going to make it. 1 2 3. No, it won't be. No, he's got to move twice. So, oh, sorry for that. So he's got to move twice to get within an inch, and he's going to do 2 attacks. So the center skull is 5. This one's got 5 strength. It's got 4 attacks, so I'll just do pretty much 8. I'll do 4 and see what happens. Maybe he gets lucky. So 4 attacks, 5 strength, 2 5 against this chap who is 10 health, 4 toughness. Okay, so 2's a miss, 3 is a hit, 4 is a hit, so it's 2, 4, and he's got a 6, that's 9, not quite enough, so he has to attack again. Gets him down to 1, and the 6, yep, he knocks him out. So, good push here from Nagash Legions. Now it's Slaves of Darkness turn, so they've just lost that objective there from the looks of it. They're really short on numbers from this side, but they are pushing the Vampire Lord out. So the next action is this Marauder will move and approach this Graveguard from this side, so he'll be out of range of the other two. And his attack, he'll use the double shield ram. So with shield ram, let's just have a look at this here. Until the end of the fighter's activation, next time this fighter finishes a move action within 1 inch of an enemy fire, pick a visible enemy fire within 1 inch, roll a die. On a 4-5 does 1, on a 6 it does equal to the value of the ability, which will be 5. So let's do that one. 5 means it does 1 damage, okay, and its attack is 2, 3 strength, and does 1, 3 against the Graveguard's 3 toughness. So okay, so it gets a hit and a miss, so it does a total of 1 damage from the attack, 1 from the shield slam. So that then puts the okay, so 2 damage here for this chap. Alright, that's the end of his turn, and he might as well hit back now. Now he's damaged, so he gets +1 attack, +1 strength. Maybe it wasn't a good idea attacking him after all now. Probably was a very poor play. Okay, so it's 4 attacks, 6 strength? No, it can't be right. 6 strength. They're insane. So, so he's going to be hitting on 3s now, not just 3s and 4s. So 2, 5, 4 damage. That's a hit, that's a miss. So that's 2 hits, that's 4 damage. He rolls again. Oh, he gets up to 9. Yeah, they're all hits. That's a miss. Okay, so that's kills that chap there. That was pretty much a bad play there. So there's not much point attacking, they're just going to hit back, so maybe this chap will just run away. To climb up is 2 inches, 2, 3, 4. He'll stay there. Those guys have moved, he's moved, these two haven't moved. So he'll do a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barely makes it to there. Now, Lord of Chaos, what are you going to do? If you move, this chap's going to steal the objective. That's the problem for him. Maybe we'll do this guy now. He can't do much other than attack the vampire. So he can move 4, 1, 2. He can't quite get up. He can't quite get any purchase to attack him. Because I think the cliff's more than 1 inch. Yeah, so he can't actually attack him. Can't quite attack him because there's nothing for him to get onto. Maybe he'll just run round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can get to about here. Okay, so he moves around. That's his move. Skeleton champ. I think he'll want to move. Let's just move maybe this graveguard. That'd be the next one. They've all used their dice. You can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just get up there. He'll go there. Chaos have pretty much done everything except for the Chaos Lord. So the Chaos Lord, one resist a chance to kill this guy. So he'll do that. So Chaos Champion is 5 attacks, 5 strength, 3, 5. Graveguard's only got 3 toughness, so there's a 4 hits. They do 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep, so Graveguard's dead. That's his first move. And the second activation, I think he'll just sit there. There's not really much he can do. He doesn't want to move away from the objective, so he'll sit there. Okay, now this Graveguard will he get an attack. 1, 2, 3. He just makes it. Alright, so he attacks. He gets the Chaos Lord. He gets 3. We've got here 3 attacks, 5 strength, 2, 5. Ooh, crit and a hit. Oh, actually, is that a hit? What's the Chaos Lord? Chaos Lord's got oh no, he's got 5 toughness, so he needs 4 pluses. 5 strength against 5 toughness. So that is 2 damage. That's actually 7 damage. That's pretty good. But he has now wounded the Chaos Lord, which will allow him to use the Bloodwind twist there of extra attack and strength. Alright. And now the skeleton. So now we've got 1 undead. This guy's not quite within 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, this chap, he's just going to move his double move. He can only get to here. And now the Skeleton Champions, the last one to move. Looks like Chaos will lose the middle objective, but they will get this objective. And here it's, oh no, it's undead at the moment, so undead are going to get 2 of the 3 objectives for this round. Alright, so this chap here will run up. Skeleton Lord will run up, and boy, does he attack the middle objective, or does he just secure that one? They're going to lose the Vampire Lord. Surely they'll lose that one. So he's got to go for the middle, because the Chaos Lord's going to kill a few things. So he moves 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the base, 5. So he just makes it over. He just gets to there. Alright. Okay, so that is the end of battle round 2. Third battle round, initiative dice. So that Legions of Nagash got 4 singles, 1 double, and slaves have got 2 doubles and 2 singles. Alright, they each have a wild dice at the start of the turn. I suspect that Nagash really wanted to go first here, and the Vampire Lord certainly needs to at four health. He needs to go first. He needs to heal. For him to heal, his thirst for blood is a triple. He needs to kill someone. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a no-brainer. So he will use his wild dice to make that a 666 for, as well as going first. As for Slaves of Darkness, they can't help but go second with only 2 single dice. They will use, though, their wild dice to make the double fives a 555. So a triple and a double for Slaves, a triple, and that's it for Nagash. Okay, so Vampire must go first. He's on 4 life. He's 21 damage. So if he kills the Chosen, uses thirst for blood, he could heal. A fighter you can use it only if an enemy fighter has been taken down by an attack action made by this activation. You remove a number of damage points equal to the value. So he can heal 6 life. That would be comeback king time. So let's see, in this most critical of die rolls for Nagash, how he goes. Now he has 4 attacks, 4 strength. That goes up because of this blood wind to 5526. Okay, so 5. Now he only has to do 8, so he needs a couple of 6s here. 5. And what's the Chosen? Chosen does have 5 toughness. And so he's going to miss on 1, 2, and 3. All right. That is not good enough. That is 4 damage. He can attack again. So he's got the Chosen down to 4, because he can use his necrotic thirst for blood afterwards. So here we go. Needs to do another 4 damage for a second activation. Oh yeah, he done it this time. So these are misses, but he does crack that crit. So that kills the Chosen. And in killing the Chosen, he can activate his thirst for blood here, which will give him 6 health. So that uses the triple. And he then goes up to, from 21, take off 6, he's down to 15 damage. So he's got, what, 10 life left. That could be huge. Alright. Alright, so he's done for the turn. So I don't know if there's much urgency in activating this Chaos Warrior. What should be the first turn? So Chaos Lord's on 7 damage. He has to his... Alright, the Chaos Lord's starting to get a bit upset with what's going on here. He was the champion of the last video with carrying the message from the Daughters of Cain, so he's going to have his action now. He's not going to wait about. He's going to knock off that grave guard right next to him. So he's got he's wounded. He's got an extra attack and strength, so instead of 5/5 he's 6/6/3/5. So let me just gather this dice. I'll just use the red ones. 6/6. What's he got here? So that's 5 damage. Oh, sorry, let me just check. Oh yeah, no, easily has much more strength. So yeah, 3's hit, 2's a fail. So 3, 6, 9, 12. 17 damage, so that grave guard is absolutely destroyed. Now, that was his first activation, an attack. He has a triple ability that allows him, this ability here, let me just check what it does. I think it's a triple which allows him to, spurred by the gods. So, So until the end of the battle round, add 1 attacks. No, that's not it. It's Champion of Darkness. Okay, sorry, it's this one here. A fighter can use this ability only if an enemy has been taken down by attack action. The fighter makes a bonus move action and then can make a bonus attack action. So he's done an attack. He can make a move and then an attack. So looking now here, he's done his attack, first activation. Should he could move here, and look, he might do that. He's gonna do something really crazy here. He's gonna move 1, 2, he wants to stay within 3 of the objective, and he wants to get within 2 of that guy. So is that within 3? Yeah. Okay, so he's going to stay within 3 objectives. That's his bonus move. Now his bonus attack will be at the skeleton champ here. So mind you, he's got 6 attacks, 6 strength. Skeleton champ has got 4 toughness, so 1s and 2s are misses. And holy moly, 3, 6, 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. Yeah, this is absolutely obliteration. He's got 2 crits. 14 plus 5 is 19, plus another 3 is 22. The poor champ has only got 12, so he's gone. That's the bonus attack action. And because he's got 2 range, he can hit now this graveguard for his second activation. So this has been an... Oh, wow, he's totally choked. He's only got, oh no, he's got 8 damage, but the graveguard has got 10 health. So he's only succeeded in 8 damage. So let me just find a dice. So I'll put that 8 down there. So this graveguard is still in the game. That could be a real game changer, that one. Alright, so that still was a very fruitful turn, but luckily there's another battle round afterwards for him. Okay, so the graveguard here, which is injured, has to have a crack at that marauder. I don't think he's within range. Then he's got a 1-inch range. It's not quite there. Oh, it's close, but not quite there. So he's going to have to move, and he wants to get out of 2 inches. No, still within 2 inches. So he's going to have to go here, climb over that little thing. All right, so he's out of range of the Chaos Lord. His first activation is move. Second activation, attack the marauder. He's got, with Bloodwind, because he's injured, he gets this extra strength. So he's up to 6 strength, 4 attacks, 2 5, 2 misses, 2 hits. That's 4 damage on the marauder. Okay, so now the marauder really has no choice but to attack back. He'll go for that graveguard which just attacked him. He's got Bloodwind, so he goes to 3 attacks, 4 strength, and the graveguard's only got 3 toughness, so that means that 3 pluses will hit, and he gets 2 regular hits for a total of 2 damage. Yep, he only hits 2 damage, but the graveguard's on 8 damage and he only has 10 life, so he's dead. So Marauder has just done enough there. That could turn the battle, it's hard to say. Second activation. What is he going to do? Is he going to move? Oh, that's tough. He can't really do too much. He's out of range. He can't hit the center skull, so is there much point in moving him back? I don't think there would be. He only moves 4 inches. I think he just needs to stay there and keep exerting pressure, but I don't think he's going to survive too long. I suppose what he could do is just try and move back enough to force this purple center skull to 3 inches. No, he might as well just stay there. So I think next turn would have to be just this red center skull will move up. He wants to maintain this objective, so he'll move up to within 1 inch, and he will try and kill the Marauder. The center skull's got 4 attacks, 5 strength, 2 5. He's only got 4 toughness, so I'll roll those 4. Should knock him off here unless he rolls really badly. He gets a 1, a 2, but then he gets a hit and a crit, which is 7 damage, and the Marauder is 10 life, and he already has 4 wounds, so it's 11 damage. He's dead. Alright, second action is, I think he'll just stay there. Who's got left for Chaos? It's getting not many figures left now, just this last champion. Oh, sorry, not champion, Chaos Warrior. Okay, so, oh no, this guy has to hit the Vampire. Look, we might just go for hitting the Vampire. So first attack, very big attack here. Now they do have this double, so I think he'll use that to get Onslaught. So that will give him 5 attacks, 4 strength, 2 4. So first attack, 5 attacks, 4 strength against the Vampires, 4 toughness. So 1 2 3's miss. 3 miss. Ooh, that's good for him. That's 4 damage, 6, 8, 10 damage. Vampire is dead. That is a great roll from the Chaos Warrior. So very bad news for the Vampire Lord. That is very bad for him. And look, second action, he needs to stay there just to... Oh no, he's already got the objective. That's right, it switched last turn, so he can leave that now and move. How much do they move? They move, I think they move 4. Unless this guy does a sneaky. So I suppose he might want to just stay with... How can he can move twice, 3... Pretty hard. He could possibly do it. So what we'll do is he'll move just enough to stay within 3 inches there. Or what he could do is, yeah, probably stay there, make it hard for the... And then this chap, what's he gonna do? So this has changed everything now. It's looking like Chaos could pull it off. What an exciting match. Undead looks like they're going to lose the middle one. So you've got a Graveguard there, and you've got the Graveguard here. You've got the 2 Chaos Warriors, and you've got 1, 2, you've got 3 Chaos guys left, and you've got 1, 2, the 2 Center Skulls, and you've got 2 of the Graveguard. So Chaos looks like it's got that now, which is huge for them. I don't know if these guys can hold out against him. He's only taken 7 damage, and these guys still got their 15 life. So can this Graveguard do any damage? He can certainly try and hit. Should he try and have a crack at the Chaos Lord? I think he has to. So he's going to go then have a crack at him. So that is a total of 3. Ooh, he's got 5 strength. Chaos Lord's got 5 toughness, so the 3 is not going to work. But he does score 7 damage. That's unbelievable. 7 damage. See, 2 plus 5. So that takes the Chaos Lord up to 14. I better get the 20-sided dice out. 14, and he's got 28 health though, so he's still got it's halfway, 14 life left, but that is a big chunk. Now we're just left with this guy here. He could move up and secure that objective. At the moment it's 1 against 1. Maybe he just secures that objective, so that's, I mean, they will secure it next turn. You'd think maybe he just wants to knock this guy off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he could do that. So he's going to try and kill this guy. He's got so he's got 4 strength against 3 toughness. He's already taken 2 damage, so he needs to do 8 damage. And he gets a hit, 2 misses, but he gets a hit and a crit. That's 6 damage. So that takes the Graveguard up to 8 damage. Okay, and this Graveguard will hit back. He gets 4 attacks because of the 5 strength against 5 toughness. They're tough. So 4 pluses. Oh, sorry, he goes up to 6 strength because he's already injured. So 3 pluses will hit. And he gets an extra attack because he's wounded, blood wound. So that's 4 attacks, 6 strength, 2 5s. 4 attacks. So that's 4 damage. Attacks again. They're all hits because he's on 6 strength against 5 toughness. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 12 damage. Wow. Maybe I keep underestimating the blood wind. That's a lot. Okay, so let me find a 12-sided dice. Okay, so that is leaving the Chaos Warrior on 3 life and the Graveguard's on 2. And lastly is that Senescal. Now, does he really want to? 1, 2, 3. He's going to push up and threaten that middle objective. He's already got the other objective. So, round 4. Very exciting. Let's see what happens now. They each have 1 more wild dice. Slays to darkness. Now looking at who would want to go first. They both would want to go first. They want to kill that Chaos Lord. Sorry, looking at objectives. That's undead. That is 1. Is he within 3? I think. No, he's not. So that's still undead. Okay. So undead is still ahead. What we've got here, double, 2 doubles and 2 singles. And for Nagash, we've got triple and a double. So Nagash would really want to go first. They lost priority. Would they bother using wild dice to force a roll off? But then slaves could also... slaves got to determine, actually, sorry, whether they want to preserve their... Should slaves preserve their priority and wasted wild dice to ensure? But then if they do, they might give this guy a quad. If I was slaves, I would take the wild dice and just make a... Let me have a think about this. After moments pondering, it just seems like if I was the Slaves of Darkness, I would want to go first. I would not want to go second. So I would use the wild dice just to make another single to ensure there's no roll off. That would then mean for this last round, the Nagash player would would make a quad. Okay, so they get a quad 2 and a double 5, and there'd be 2 doubles for Slaves to Darkness. Okay, now slaves go first. It has to be... Oh, gee, it's tough. It's tough. He'll probably die. Oh, what do you reckon, guys? Do you think Chaos Lord must got 14 life? Can he withstand an attack from a Graveguard? None of the Graveguard are injured, so they'll only be hitting on... Sorry, the Senescal will be hitting on 4s, 5 strength, 2 5s. They'd get 8 dice. Yeah, look, it's a no-brainer. The Chaos Lord has to go first. If you can knock off a couple of these Graveguard, then you can secure both these objectives and not care about this third one. So Chaos Lord will go first, and the Chaos Lord does have 2 doubles, so you could choose to Onslaught probably be his best bet, I would say. So okay, so he'll Onslaught. He'll hit the Senescal. Senescal's got 15 health, can do a lot more damage than the other chap, so has an extra attack, so he'll... should he hit the Senescal? Oh, Senescals have both got 3 toughness. Senescal's got 5 more hit points. Yeah, he'll hit the Senescal. Okay, the purple one. So now the purple one does have 1 less strength. He's got a fractured arm, so he's only going to have... I better remember that for when he attacks. So he's got 3 toughness against the Chaos Lord's 6 strength, 6 attacks. He's going to use Onslaught, so he's going to have 7 attacks. So this could be quite brutal. I'm just going to use these red dice. Sorry, I'll get the... That's 7, yep. And that is certainly probably going to demolish him with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yep, he's dead. And now the Chaos Lord will do the same to the Graveguard. So, and again, that's 5 damage. 2s are missed. 2s. That's, yeah. So again, 5s, 8, 11. Yep, it's killed him. So that's a good turn for him. Graveguard will now... He's got this objective. They've got to somehow push and take this objective. So I think this Graveguard will move that away. He has to try and get 3. He could tough. Let me just have a think of this one.
Alright, having a bit of a think about it, it seems like I have to move this guy, obviously, but before the Chaos Warrior kills him, if he can use the quad 2s, he can rampage, gets an attack, he can then go move, and maybe attack the Chaos Lord, but certainly he can put a second body here. He wants, I don't know if he'll survive though, but if he can at least kill or put some damage here, then this guy can come and maybe take the Chaos Lord out and still secure. The undead can take the game. So yes, he's going to attack, and he's going to need to do 3 damage here because he's on 50. He's 12 out of taking 12 wounds out of 15. He's only got 2 wounds left. This Graveguard, but he could very well be the MVP of the game for Legions of Nagash. So first attack. Now he is wounded, so he gets 1 extra attack, 1 extra strength. He is on 3, so that goes up to 4, 6, 2, 5. He will be stronger than the toughness of 5. So 4. Big roll here. So 1, 2 will miss. 3, 4, and 5 will do 2 damage. A 6 will crit. Okay, 1 misses. No, he's got his 3 hits. So that's 2, 4, 6 damage. So he dispatches the Chaos Warrior. That's his first action. Is an attack. He will now do a double move. Only moves 3 inches, so he's going to take all 6 inches. So 3 will get him to there. 4, 5, 6. So he can just get to here. And he will then use the remainder of his action, rampage, the rampage ability to do the bonus attack against the Chaos Lord. Again, 4 attacks. He's got 6 strength. He hits on 3 pluses against the 5 toughness of the Chaos Lord. A big roll here. And that is a miss. 2, 4, 6 damage. Takes the Chaos Lord up to 20. Chaos Lord's down and he has 8 life left. Huge turn. Now Chaos Warrior has to go in and to win the game has to kill him here. Actually no, well the Chaos Lord has to survive too. So he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. He goes in. He's not wounded. So he'll get 1 attack. This guy only needs to do 2 damage. He's on 8 damage. So 10 life, and he needs to do 2. Okay, he got 4 attacks, 4 toughness, 2, 4. The 1, 2s are a miss. Oh, do the 3s hit? He's got 4 strength against the Graveguards. Graveguards, 3 toughness. Okay, so that is a success. He has achieved 4 damage, so that does kill the Graveguard here. Okay, so it's coming down now to the Senescal here has to kill one of these 2 and has to get within 3 inches of the objective. So this is the very last. He's got turn, so yes, so he can move 3. Now hold on, what is, he's got a double left. He has got a double left. What's a double on a Senescal can do? Let's just have a look. He can use cursed weapon until the end of the fight action. Add 1 to the damage allocated. Oh, does he go for 1 extra damage? Cursed weapons. Does he go up to 3, 6 damage, or does he go to
have use as an onslaught to do 5 attacks at 2-5. Let me have a think about the maths on this one. Look, I haven't really thought about it that hard. I haven't done the maths, but I'm just feeling I'm going to go with the cursed weapon, which is to add 1 to the damage from hits and criticals. So that means you'll only have the 4 attacks, but hold on, 1, 2, 3. Yep. So he's going to go here, and this is for the game. So I decide to go use cursed weapon. So he gets 1 to damage. So he's going to be hitting on 3 6s, 4 dice. He's got 5 strength against 5 toughness. The Chaos Lord. So 4 dice. I could have gone 5 dice, 2 5s for damage, or 4 dice, 3 6s. So 1, 2, 3 is a fail. This is for the game. This is how close it is. And he has succeeded. He gets 6 plus 3 is 9, and that will do it. So he only had 8 life left, so unfortunately he goes down. They've all moved. Undead keep this objective, Undead retain this objective because they've both got 1 each. Chaos hasn't outnumbered them, and Chaos get that. So overall it's a victory for Legions of Nagash. Graveguard left against Chaos Warrior. What a great game that was. Alright, looking at the post-match sequence, Slaves of Darkness get 3 glory for playing, 1 for downing the Vampire Lord, that's 4, plus another 2 for downing 2/3 of the Nagash's warbands, that's 6. That takes them up to 11 glory points. They will go for a dominated territory. They've also played there. Okay, so territory roll is, I'll just do that now. Black is 10s, red is 1s, so 25 is nothing of note, unlucky for them. Looking at now their critical injuries, they have lost pretty much everyone, so again black will be 10s, red are 1s. Okay, so chosen, so bear in mind that's a result of basically 3, 4, 5, 6 is pretty much nothing, so just watch the black dice. 63, he's right. Chaos Warrior here, he's right. 61, oh, this is scary. This is scary. Oh, 56, he's right. Okay, Marauder. 24 is lost favor, didn't have any. Next Marauder, he's right. 30 is right. Next one, 24, he's right. And this one, he's right. So that's, yeah, and this guy's right. See if he gets a destiny. Yep, he gets a destiny. Okay, and lesser artifact. Let's have a look. 30. Was that 36? I've just got to look up chaos lesser artifacts. Sorry. 36. Bulgur Heart. Oh, that's good. That is very good. That's pretty much similar to the effect of the Bloodwind. That's very good.
Now let's go to the undead. Okay, moving to Legions of Nagash. What have we got here? We got 3 for playing, 2 for winning, 1 for downing the opponent's leader, that's 6, and then 2 for taking down 2/3, that's 8. They're going to get dominate territory. Let's see what 10s is the black, 21 nothing of note. Now we're going now to the lesser artifact, and they get 34, which for death is Fanway crystal consumable. The bearer can use this lesser artifact as a bonus. They do so, remove the bearer from the battlefield, they immediately set them up anywhere on the battlefield more than 5 inches from all. Oh, that's really cool. That's good. Okay, so and also because they've done their convergence, they will be also getting to pick a greater artifact. So I'll have to have a look at that. Now looking at Destiny, so our chap here, MVP, see if he gets a 6. No. Okay, now let's go through the injuries. So just 1 second, I have to. So okay, so we start off with Scully. This time reds will be 10s, and let's see how he goes. Just 1 sec. Alright, doing the injuries now. We'll start off with the purple Senescal. Now he already has an injury, so let's see if he gets rid of. I think actually yeah, I gotta see if I get rid of it. So on a 4+, it's removed. 4. So his injury is removed, but then he got injured again. So red is 10s. Oh, it's not good. 13. That is slain. So he got rid of his fractured arm has healed, but then he's slain. Oh jeez. So that's not good for him. He's a goner. Alright, next is the Vampire Lord. So this could be really sad for him. Oh my god, he's slain. The Vampire Lord is dust. Oh no, he's a goner. That's the end of this warband. The vampire has been slain. Alright. The skeleton champion. Oh, he's fine. 66. That's survived against the odds. He gets Destiny. So he could be the new leader. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Graveguard. And I think there's the one with Destiny. We'll do him first. He's fine. 50 something. He's fine. Oh, 23 for the next one is concussion. So roll dice if it's permanent. It's 2. A 2 is not permanent. So it's temporary. Gets -1 from abilities. Alright, it's a bit of a pain when that one happens, but okay. Concussion. Temporary. -1 abilities. Alright. Next one. 23, another concussion. Holy moly. And then the next one, he's fine, and the last one, he's fine. Okay, so that is savage. They have lost their leader. He's dead. So we'll have to look at what we're going to do with that. Okay, that is savage. Well, that pretty much ties it up, and we'll see who gets to fight each other next round.